Hello, it's Angela Kirby, and it's time to do the weekly Mandala Oracle, taking from my book, Creating Wisdom and Magic in Life and Love. Let's get that right. A book that I created several years ago, and in here there are 54 mandalas that I've drawn, and each one is an oracle. And so what I do is I randomly open up at a page, and that will be the one that's the most relevant to us all this coming week. And if you wanted to check in later in the week just to see what this, what's happened in your life relating to this, it would be interesting to know what that might be. See how it's moved through your life, whatever it comes through as. What is it that we could do with knowing that would benefit from this week? All right, autumn, and it literally is autumn. So there you go. Okay, there we go. This is the mandala number 33. So what I do now is I read out the mantra and then I'll read you what the meaning is, okay? So a circle of love, a circle of life, this mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open its pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. And so write what we hear and feel and study it deeply and release for our path to be. I always seem to look down for that last part, just in case I might miss a little bit. But basically here we're now going into autumn, and it says here the summer turns to fall and days become shorter after the long warm summer days and nights. The heat has changed the soils, the plants and the trees. A dying off has begun, and soon it will be time to store the foods for the winter months. The roads have appeared for the journey into hibernation, but alas, not isolation. So clear your closets and allow the shedding of those who are harsh in your existence to move away. Don't get caught up in questioning that. Let go. It doesn't matter. Some people are here with us for the entire journey in this life, and others for our lives just for a short time. We have important lessons to learn, and when they are complete, we then release them to get on with their lives for us and for us, our lives. Understand that the learning cycle or the learning may be fraught initially with anger and sadness. However, given time, it has the opportunity to become forgiveness. Excuse me about that. The lesson is then released, and you will not draw it to you again, for you now recognize the learning of love and letting go of anger in an appropriate way. I need to speak properly here. Crazy. Have fun as you delight in the colours that surround you, for this is a sacred time in your life. Embrace it. It has all the aspects of autumn, transforming, dying off before regeneration. Love you. This is the exercise here. And if you wanted to see this drawing up close and personal, you can go to my website and have a look there. You go up to the top right hand corner in my website. The details are below. And then you can click on Art, Mandala in Life, and then you can scroll through to number 33, and that's the one that's relevant to this week. But you won't have the message that I've just read to you is only available if you decide to get yourself access to the mandalas, and you could actually ask your own question and choose a number, and it will open up to that mandala and the meaning. So if you wanted to check in on this one, for example, the autumn, you can actually go in there and have a look because you've got access to it. All right, just a thought. You don't have to do that, but it's there as an option if you'd like, or you could just buy the book. I could send you the book and a signed copy if you so liked to have that in your life. It's a great tool book. There's certainly plenty of things in here for you to do. There's my story, just a small amount about what my life's been about, and it's led on to being the art therapist that I have been for many years, a transpersonal art therapist. That began in my bedroom as a child many years ago, writing and drawing. You know, who would have thought? Well, at this end of the scale, it definitely all makes sense. So, and then gone on to do the mandalas, and then there are 12 therapeutic processes you can take yourself through, like a journey. And if you're at a bit of a crossroad or you want to do some process work, you can do it. It's not about being an artist. Everybody can move their hands around, or those who don't have a disability that means that they can't move their hands around. But basically, you can do the creation of expression in many ways. And then there's some poetry, and then there's some black and white mandalas at the end of the book, which you can, and they're only reasonably small, but you can certainly colour them in to be able to get yourself into really a beautifully relaxed state to shift along any help shift along any maladies or issues or emotional stuff that might be going on for you. A very good tool kit to have in your home and your life. Any questions you can certainly ask me. In the meantime, you be gentle and very kind. Have a great week ahead. Ciao, ciao.